Hunter x Hunter episode 65, so let's get into this. So this week's episode of Hunter x Hunter, it was only an okay episode. Normally I give you like freaking good or even better than that, but this episode, it just, it was just, set up basically, just set up. It's not really too much happening in this episode. So with that being said, give you the rundown on this whole episode, so let's go! So the family finally get on the island, but the problem is they end up running into a guy named Razor. And Razor basically is like an admin in the game, and so he ends up using this card that only admins can use, and he ends up teleporting them to a random location within Greed Island. Also, he ends up destroying their boat, like this. So after that, Gon and Killua continue their training with Biscuit, but actually Killua wants to go and do the Hunter exam because his Hunter exam is coming up very soon, and so he ends up leaving the game to go do that while Gon continues his training within the game. So as Biscuit continues to train Gon, the black guy's part of the Knicks end up coming by and telling him about the whole story about the bomber and everything, and basically what he wants them to do is tell people about the bomber and maybe avenge their deaths if they do die and stuff, and saying he can trust them and you're the guys I can trust. But the thing is, they end up agreeing with this, but the thing is, he's lying to him about the whole trust thingy, and he just wants them to fight the bomber, it seems like. He's looking out for himself, basically. So after all that, the Knicks boss ends up coming out the game to meet the bombers, to then do the transaction with the ring, so to see the cards, and so on and so forth. And so, they end up giving the ring to go inside the game and stuff, to see if the cards are all there. They're there, but they need 3 lead cards after that. And, here's my reaction to this whole scene right here.
Give me the lead
Don't give him the lead cards. That's a stupid idea. Don't do it. He's gonna use you. He's just gonna kill you. See, now you're dead. They all die besides the black guy because the black guy actually ends up using his Nin ability, and apparently what he can do is use like nature and stuff, and he can conjure up these Nin beasts that can eat other people's Nin, and so he actually took out the bomb before the explosion actually happened, so he saved his life. So at the end of this episode, Gon and Biscuit end up going to Masador finally to go get some cards, and one of the cards they end up getting is an S rank card, which is very rare, so that's good. And they continue the training while Killua is gone to go do the Hunter exam. The end. So yeah, this wasn't a bad episode. There's parts that I did enjoy, like Gon's training, for instance. Like, one of the things he was training for was actually trying to figure out what he wants for his abilities. So he's trying to like incorporate paper, rock, scissors as an attack. And like rock is going to be something that can be like destructive punch. It's fistomatic, man. It's fistomatic. Once he finally gets that move, I'm calling it the fistomatic. People be prepared. And when it comes to paper, I'm guessing he's going to do like a palm thrust for it. Papers like this, just palm thrust on them. And he's going to use scissors to be able to cut anything that he wants to do. That's what he's trying to achieve with his Nin and stuff. So, I like that. But the rest of this episode, he's kind of like training to be able to control his Nin better. Because, he needs to do that. Because he's not that well versed with that. So, like I said, it was nice to see that. And I'm interested. I'm very curious, though. I'm very curious when it comes to that black dude. By the way, I'm calling him the black guy because I do not remember his name. Like in this show so far, he only said maybe like his name like once or twice. I just don't remember it. So, if you guys know his name, please leave him down below so I can make sure to write it down. So, because he is still alive, so I want to get his name. So I'm pretty sure he might come back at some point. So but his abilities are interesting, and I'm wondering because he's able to take basically other Nin abilities on him off of him. Something that can affect him, he can take it off by using his own abilities. I'm wondering if he could be the person that could possibly take Crollo's restriction off that Killer Pika did to him. I mean, I'm not sure if he can actually go inside someone's body using that technique. I think he may be the one. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Who knows? We found a character that can actually take other Nin abilities off. So I'm just saying this makes it kind of interesting. So maybe he would actually help him. Because who really knows? And there's one other thing I did kind of irk me a little bit with this episode. I'm really curious about this. Remember, okay, Greed Island, how it is, and they're saying that you can't get out. People are stuck in this game, and it's just so difficult, and they can't do anything, right? Apparently, there's like 3 ways to get out of this game. One way is to actually get a leave card, which is actually a very rare card to get. So I mean, it's understandable why people couldn't get that card. I'm like, okay. That makes sense. The lead card is not easy to get. You could steal it from somebody, which you could try to do. Because the thing is, here's the thing. They have a bunch of experienced Nin users in this game. They're not noobs. So they should be able to actually force themselves out. Or maybe steal some people's cards or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird that some people can't get out this game. But let's just say you can't get out the game with a leave card. But there's another way. There's this port, which is what Killua did to get out the game. Basically, you can either bribe this port guy, because you can on this port and he'll take you to this place, and then you get off the island, basically. You can either bribe him, and it depends on how much money that he wants, because he might be feeling some type of way, you know what I mean? You have to bribe him. and you can do that, or you can just beat them up and leave that way. Why hasn't anyone else, if they're stuck on this game, why didn't they just do that? I'm pretty sure, because the thing is, Killua's not that well versed with his power so far. I mean, he's pretty powerful with it. I mean, he's getting better, but he's not like the greatest freaking nin user or anything like that. It's just, these guys are experienced. They should be able to actually be able to get out of this game through those kind of means then. And it's kind of weird, because I heard that, I just remember they were saying that, you know, you can't get out of this game. We're stuck in this game. There's nothing we can do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it kind of takes away from the danger aspect of it. I mean, it's still dangerous because people die and stuff, and it's hard to, you know, try to get all these cards. But if there's a way to actually get out this game, why don't you got the game, give the mirror card to the dude so he can get someone else? I mean, that's all I'm saying, though. That's all I'm saying. That's one thing I was really kind of like, I was like, wait a minute, what? But I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things, or maybe I'm wrong in this. But you know, leave a comment below and tell me what you think. What do you think about what I just said here? You know, because I just feel like there's a way. It doesn't seem like it's that difficult to get out the game. But you know, leave a comment below, tell me what you think of the episode, like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more 100x100 reviews from me. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, break out.